Hello, Long Branch Public School parents. I am Miss Sanders and welcome to Back to School Night. We really appreciate you coming. So this is African American Studies, one of my absolute favorite classes to teach. I've really enjoyed it in all the previous years and continue to do so as well. So far, the students are doing great. I'm getting a lot of thoughtful discussion and opinions, and the kids really contributing very well to the class virtually. So this is my remind code and my email. You please feel free to contact me either way, anytime. So these are our virtual learning rules, which are, weird for all of us, but we're all getting used to them. So I need the students to really arrive on time, maybe even a couple minutes early if possible, so they can work on any tech issues they might be having. Please, I try to encourage to turn on the camera. They can put a virtual background behind them, and that will really cut out any distractions, but it's really difficult to have some communicative lessons where we're all chatting and sharing our opinions when we can't see people. So please, that would be wonderful if you could encourage your students to have your camera on. Please encourage them to participate, which is really, really important virtually, especially just like it is in class. This class especially is a very thought-provoking and participatory class where we really need opinions and people to be involved. They need to stay online for the whole session. So it's an hour of live teaching and then an hour of asynchronous learning, but they need to be on the whole time. And please communicate any technology issues you might have with me or with the student's intervention teacher. So African American Studies course, these are our goals. So this course will introduce students to a broad dynamic discipline of African American Studies. We will examine significant aspects of history of African Americans with particular emphasis on the evolution and development of Black communities from Africa to enslavement to the present current event issues. So these will be done tactfully and with grace, I promise, but we are having some really great discussions already. As is consistent with the interdisciplinary nature of African American Studies, the course will chronologically explore the Black experience from a number of perspectives. So that's kind of our goal: history, politics, economics, sociology, psychology, religion, culture, and so forth. We also will study the progression of Black political and social thought, engagement and protest, and struggle to enact change. In doing so, we will investigate the intersections of race, and that's what we've been doing already. The first 2 weeks have been really chatting a lot about race, class, and gender. Thus, students will gain a comprehensive introduction to the social, political, and legal and economic roots of contemporary challenges faced by African Americans, with applications to the lives of other racial and ethnic groups in the United States and in other societies. So I tried to bring in as many topics that revolve around multiple ethnicities and diversities. These are our units. Race, culture, and identity, it's what we're in right now, is one. Race through a historical lens, so that's more of a global focus. Race through a historical lens, United States. Agents of social change, so we do a whole unit on civil rights, which is very great. We do a whole unit on music, literature, and then film and theater. And the students in the previous years in which I've taught this have really enjoyed these units. I'm assuming you've heard about our new grading policy. We no longer have the formative and summative. This is new for virtual learning. So every 2 weeks, the students have a possibility to earn 50 points. So it's student to teacher points. So that's some of your smaller stuff, what would have been like formative assignments in the past, in things we complete in class together, exit tickets, do nows. Then every 2 weeks, the students have a discussion question, and in that discussion question, they have to thoughtfully answer something, and then their peers have to reply, and there has to be a digital conversation going. And then student to content, which would have been like a summative assignment from the past or a mastery assignment. These are how the grades actually break down. So 200 points every marking period, and however many points the students earn, this is where their letter grade would land. And these are my office hours, Mondays and Thursdays, 12:45 to 1:40 p.m. So if you ever need anything, have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to hop onto my Zoom or send me a message and we can communicate really anytime. But if you want to talk to me face-to-face, hop on my Zoom and we'll talk during these hours. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming to Back to School Night. Have a wonderful evening.